here today to welcome Born Free, ABTA and many other companies to hopefully empower everybody with knowledge and inspire them to make informed choices.
Today's event actually is quite groundbreaking. There's a huge amount of interest in volunteering from an ethical perspective to protect animals at home and abroad.
I spend some time filming and doing a lot of photography talks and education talks. So I want to make sure that I'm armed with the correct information, so that's why I've come here today.
There's so many programmes and it's difficult to know which ones are good, which ones aren't, so hopefully this should be really helpful.
If you're looking for a volunteer opportunity, are you wanting to make a difference? Are you wanting to cuddle an orangutan? And if it is the latter, then you have to really sort of think about why it is and what benefit you're going to be creating from doing that.
One of the phenomenons that's taken off over the last few years is the selfie. They're actually perpetuating the exploitation and potentially the cruel treatment of those animals. We need to have some kind of moral filter.
The numbers of people that are travelling around the world is just phenomenal. It's increasing. Destinations which were once cut off, like places like Myanmar, are now opening up, Cuba.
Places like Indonesia, they do need this income from tourism. It's just making sure that it is done correctly and in the proper way, and that is from all of our own behaviour.
Blood Lions, the film that about 80 people are now watching in the room next door, is a pretty shocking and controversial full-length feature documentary made by Philippa and Ian Mickler. It's an expose of the canned hunting industry. In South Africa, there are about 6,000 lions in what are called canned hunting facilities. They're captive breeding facilities. A tourist, a hunter will come in from the United States predominantly, and within 3 days they will have shot their animal, the trophy will be ordered, and they'll go back home, and ultimately it will arrive to be hung ignominiously, as far as I'm concerned, on the wall of their den in the United States. There are 4 ways that these facilities make money: raising baby cubs, walking with sub-adults, the trade in lion bones and body parts, and the trophy itself. It is purely exploitation, in my view, from start to finish, and volunteers are sucked into that process, believing that they're doing the right thing to look after these little orphan baby lion cubs, and it's not the case at all.
Organisations like the Born Free Foundation are working with tour operators to ensure that whatever they're providing is having a minimal detriment to animals involved and also people involved.
There's no way one individual or one organisation can achieve all of this. You have to collaborate. So it's finding organisations that you can work with, establish common goals, and then you can work towards them.
There are a lot of projects that are reliant on volunteers. It's about doing it and approaching it the right way. If you go through an agency, how is the agency treating the project? Also, is the project sustainable or not? And it's a lot of things to consider.
If you have a chance to go on an ethical, responsible project, it can be life-changing.
What we need to do is to work with individuals within the travel business, within the NGO community on wildlife protection, and generate more support amongst the broader public to bring about the change that we want to see both at home and abroad, and I think this is a great opportunity to do it.
I always wanted to pet the little, cubs and work with cubs, and I thought that's so enlightening, so beautiful. And then the reality behind it, you couldn't even comprehend. These people, they go to these places and they have full hearts, just like me, and they have no clue.
The important message is for everyone to be much more aware and to actually ask the questions and be critical about things that are happening around the world to do with animals and animal welfare. Been a great day, learnt a lot.
Today has been a great start. I think we've brought hundreds of people together here in Birmingham. I think we need to make this bigger and even better for next year, and I think we can definitely do that. I think there's a huge interest in this. I think we can bring more NGOs together, we can bring more industry bodies like ABTA. I think we can strengthen and broaden the audience and get more media interest. So yeah, I'm all for it. I think this is a great start. Ethical tourism and volunteering makes a real difference both at home and abroad. Let's make this bigger and better next year.